Oh, fuck, I just closed Foundry.
All right. Hi, everybody. Sorry for the delay here. I know I'm just like sitting here staring, but I don't know where Annie went. It worked out really perfectly last night, and of course tonight
she's
is...
there.
No, on the stream she wasn't there. It wasn't on my end for some reason. And if you're not on my end, then I can't hear you. So there's a lot. There's things are different tonight than they were yesterday. I still have hopes, high hopes, but it's not as smooth as it was with the other group there. So there's a lot of freezing going on. So apologies to everybody. The audio's
Saturday,
in sync,
I mean.
for the most part. So, welcome in. We are the majority of the NAT30s, and I am Izzy, the Dungeon Master for tonight.
Is she crackling on the stream for anyone else? Because that's driving me insane.
It should not be, because they're picking up what my mic is giving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. All right. As long as it's not on the screen, I'll just slowly go mad myself here.
Let's see.
Well, it's the mad Biomancer's fucking tower mystery of doom, so it's fitting.
All right, hold on. Oh wow, that's... Now you can probably hear my fan.
Yep.
Yes.
I'd rather take the fan than the crackling, but whatever sounds best on the stream.
What about now?
No, that's good.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I just reset it.
All right.
Okay. So, all right. So we are the majority of the NAT30s, and we are going to be running a... Is it doing it again?
Keep going. Keep going. Just keep going.
Power through. We've got this.
Is it popping now?
Yes, but it's okay.
Yes, but yeah, just roll with it.
All right.
I was gonna say roll with it, Cuba, by stopping her mid-sentence.
Just so she knows, but roll.
I know.
It might be something that you have to do on your end. Because it's coming through okay on my end. All right. So we are going to be doing a one-shot tonight. It is the Mad Biomancer's Tower. And I would say, I don't know how many sessions it's going to last, but it's supposed to be fairly quick. We're just kind of filling in some time as we get ready to go in the studio, which we will be visiting tomorrow, or at least the 5 of us that are on this this stream today are going to be visiting tomorrow, and we'll check out the space.
First time all 5 of us have been in the same room in a year.
Crazy.
First time. Craziness.
Freaking crazy. The only person I've seen is Cuba for like literally 2 seconds. He
Yeah.
like opened the door and he was like, "Here, goodbye."
Oh, did you get your coins? Is that what you're talking about?
No,
No,
she came
back
for
when I got my
the
computer.
laptop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
When I
right.
came and he was home and it was like that was like in the thick of it, and he like came out and he's like, "Here, goodbye."
Pretty much.
That's how he acts with normal people all the time, so I wouldn't be,
No.
you know, he doesn't know how to
So
interact with
Not
human
is
beings.
I know how to
after
interact.
Cuba, is that
Just
what
when I
you're
don't
telling
want to interact, I don't.
So Thorium says, hey, see Jack. So Thorium says to pause your porn and you guys should be fine.
If I have to.
Say all of us? Come on, I didn't know we were going to do that.
It's taking up
Even
your
me?
email seams.
Now this is just a burden.
I should have to pause mine. Ladies go first. I should get to keep mine.
Annie's is downloaded straight to her computer, so she doesn't have a problem.
Exactly. Smart.
So
She's
My
actually
text
got,
folder.
she's actually got the Google Glass on. You just don't realize it. Oh, I almost got a spit take.
Almost. It was close. That almost came out. I was like, I can't spit on the laptop. Do not spit on the laptop.
So we are, yeah, so there's several things going on. We are, let's just see, I'll just blast through this because we're almost at 10 o'clock and we basically have lost like an hour because I can't figure this out. Part of the Compound Network, here are the links. Please go follow the Compound so that you can be notified when we go live in the studio. That should be happening in July. We also have a Patreon. Here is the link to that. Every little bit goes back into the stream and provides us with... Did I lose desktop audio?
I don't know.
Oh God, it's not working out. Okay. Anyway, every little bit goes back into the stream and makes it better. We won't have audio issues when we're in the compound because it will be handled by somebody else in professional audio. And let's see, we also have, is there a sale going on in our merch store?
Yep, today's the last day to pick up stuff on TeePublic. We got got a notification that we sold another Orgasm and Tits and Arrows.
Oh, nice. Thanks to everybody out there who is buying
I love
our
that
shit.
the dirty ones are the favorite.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I have to think of more dirty ones to put up there. Actually,
Apparently,
the chat, the Twitch, give us some more dirty D&D T-shirt ideas.
I like that the orc head one. You should just put "got head" with a question mark with that orc one.
Oh my god, that's actually.
Oh, that's gonna go. That's gonna go up on the Patreon to choose. I guess I could add that as an option.
I think
actually.
I think I put that up today actually for the Patreon
my god.
the patron poll. And let's see, we also have giveaways. Our monthly giveaway is the 8-bit Blythe dice bag. It is right over here. And it is a wonderful print here with a TTRPG themed. On the inside is a dragon. It's a dragon coming out of a D20, I believe. And then we are also, as part of that, giving away...
It's reversible.
Yes, it's a reversible dice bag. And then we are also including, as part of this, a NAT30s D20 with our 30 on it, as created for us by Normal Human Dice. So whoever wins this one is going to get both of the dice bag and a die to put in it.
And she's put up like new dice bags. Like she put this like awesome Doctor Who one. I'm like, oh, I want that one.
Yeah, you should go check out. So if you type 8-bit, you will get a link to go check out her stuff. Really, really awesome, and some really, really cute designs as well. I am playing over in Wesselhausen's channel. We are doing our Jinkies stream, charity stream, through the end of July. So please go see us on Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern over at Wesselhausen's. Last night we did play the Midnight World, which is a horror-themed TTRPG system that is in pre-release mode right now, as designed and developed in part by one of my good friends down in North Carolina. Gavin, you'll know him as Proletarian Papa Bear, and he was our director. He was our director last night. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had Cheese Cat, and we had Robbie from Could Have Been Heroes podcast, and then myself and Pat, who got to play some individuals who were on a company retreat in the woods, camping, and monsters. So you should definitely, we're going to finish up next Friday with the second half of the one-shot campaign or one-shot adventure, and a very interesting, unique concept. There are like minute hands and hour hands and seconds, and you gain powers, and there are multiple dimensions.
Like just the mechanic of as you level up, the closer and the worse things are drawn towards you. So like you get more power, but it just means the creepier and scarier things are just getting that much closer to you now. So it's like, oh, do I want to risk getting a new power, or do I just kind of like stay, kind of down low where no one can see? It's that like creep feeling. Loved it.
Kind of
It
in
was
the
awesome.
end, like there's no winner, I think, right? Like everybody's supposed to like not make it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at the end, you, from what I understand anyway, you kind of like sacrifice yourselves. Everybody sacrifices themselves to end whatever the thing is. So you don't make it out alive per se.
It's like if you fully level up the evil, I think the dredge beings actually like take over you. So like if you get too close towards the end and something happens and it pushes you over that threshold, they just take over you. So it's like you got to find that balance.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it was very interesting here. Let's see. And I definitely recommend that you come hang out with us on Fridays. I am going to be coordinating with Gavin to try to get the Midnight World as part of the NAT30s ongoing stream schedule. So there'll be more to come on that, but my hope is that by the beginning of August, if you want to watch the Midnight World, you'll come over to the NAT30s and he'll be playing, maybe with some of us here at the NAT30s, or maybe just his regular group. But we're going to try to add the Midnight World to our roster of routine scheduled events that you can tune in and see, because we don't have anything going on Mondays anymore, and it'll be good to expand the reach of the game, even to our just our little corner of the internet here. So, what else do we usually say? I'm all thrown off because this shit didn't work out how I had hoped.
Did we talk about our... Did we talk about our comments?
Yeah,
About the what?
Our nightly giveaway. The BD&D.
BD&D, yes. So we are going to open up our BD&D. We have returning sponsors. BD&D, I will type their thingy bob in here. You should go check out their shop. I'm gonna open it up. Hey Beluga, nice to see you. Open it up to everybody. You can type hashtag BEADND. They have some amazing homebrew items. Follow them on Instagram for sure. But go to their website and go see the different designs that they have. I know they're going to be relaunching soon with a bunch of new items. And they've been really fabulous. They've been sponsoring us since like February, and twice a week we do
February. Wow.
Yeah, and twice a week we do giveaways of their merch. So if you have fallen in love with any of their designs and you would like to win, just type hashtag BEADND in the chat. I will make my little thing here so that I can remember to spam it as we're playing to enter into tonight's giveaway. I know, 2021. It's
half
a little
over
sad.
Buying. Granted, the first half like doesn't count because that's just like 2020 part 2.
Yeah, right. All right. How is the music out there in chat? Is it okay? I'm having trouble with audio, so I don't know if I can even control this music. Okay, I can. Alright, it's fine. Oh, I don't have the Benny on. I don't think I have any of the sub-commands on tonight. Sorry about that.
Because you took them off yesterday so that
Yeah.
Gren couldn't do the bum thing?
Well, I took off a bunch of them because I didn't want to, like, interrupt Gavin's flow. And I think a lot of them were the sub-commands. Actually, oh yeah, I turned off all the sub-commands. Alright, I'll turn those back on right now. Flipping them back on. And then I will jump into the synopsis of what we will be doing tonight. Here, let's see if this one works. If I can get this to, if I can like troubleshoot a little bit with this.
P.S. I made my guy.
I saw he's just this tiny, all in white little dude.
You?
Huh?
I made
character.
Browan, excuse me, Browan, not Rowan. He's Browan.
All right. I wasn't able to get him in.
He's
here.
like if he's like if Johnny Cage was a bard and not a fighter.
Yeah.
I was thinking the little, I forgot, I'm blanking on the name, the little Greek god with the Hermes with the wings on his ankles.
Wings.
Yeah.
All right, so I will do just a little intro, the read me start here. Nope, I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do this one and let you all know what we are playing here. So we are doing the Mad Biomancer's Tower. Each of the characters that is being played tonight was created by you out there in the Twitch chat. We have, well, how about everybody, you can introduce your characters, your names, who you are, what you do.
Hold on. Right. I can't read mine. Oh, mine's Browan. He has a abacus / harp. Is it a harp?
Yep.
Harp / abacus magically glued, excuse me, to his hand. And has glasses that continuously slip down on his face, so he has a lot of trouble seeing. However, and he's also a pretty terrible musician. However, he's very charismatic. Anyway, despite all of these terrible characteristics. And yeah, that's it, I think.
And did you say he's a half dwarf, half human?
Oh, half dwarf, half human, bard. Accountant.
Did we decide on a ABBA harp or a harpicus or a barp?
I like a harpicus.
A harpicus? So it's a harpicus. Yeah. He's a dwarf with a harpicus named Browan, which is magically a mixture of Bob and Rowan. Yes.
There we go.
All right. What about you, Shootah?
Can you you have the Hero Forge that you can like show on the Foundry to people?
I can't get it. I can't get it up right now. Well, that's what she said. I can't get it on here right now because there's too many things going. Like my computer is not made for streaming.
We'll post them to like social media or something then.
Yeah.
Shootah MccGavvn, as named by the chat, is a pretty tall Goliath with like green striping. He was kicked out of his clan for being the first to have hair. Goliaths don't have hair except for him, so they booted him out for that. And he has an eye patch, so he's blind in one eye, again, as determined by the chat. Or I've changed it a little bit, so he thinks he's not actually blind. He just keeps switching the eye patch back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, depending on, like, I don't know, his mood, I suppose. Maybe he does it for sympathy. Maybe he does it just because, I don't know. Maybe because he likes it as a cool story. How'd you lose the eye? I don't know. What else? Oh, he's a fighter, Eldritch Knight. And I can't remember the other. Oh, I had it written down, but I cleaned up and I tossed it. So.
He's an Eldritch Knight who thinks he's a paladin.
Yeah, that's right. He's an Eldritch Knight who thinks he's a paladin, so he's an acolyte. Yeah, so this will be real interesting. So.
All right.
Yep.
Booty.
Mine is Booty McBoatface. They are a Fire Genasi level 5 wizard who hates stealing things, and this is a heist apparently, and only wears bright yellow clothing is what the Twitch folks came up with me. And as we rolled the character, I have mistaken some of the rolls. I was like, oh, 15 strength, and you're like, oh, you don't have to put it. So I left my strength at 15. So Booty is strong as fuck. Booty is also so when you see the picture of Booty, they have a huge upper body. Like, so Fire Genasi, and I have made Booty non-binary. The Booty does not have a gender. And wait till you hear how Booty talks.
I already love you, Booty.
I have a whole backstory. Booty was picked on as a kid for being too feminine and skinny, so they just spent every day just push-ups and working that upper body to get those gigantic muscles.
He's writing with one hand, is doing push-ups with the other as he's writing in his spell book. He's doing one-handed push-ups.
Exactly. Switches off, so they're ambidextrous.
Is it Bootyface or Booty McBoatface? I can't
Booty
remember.
McBoatface. So
Right.
yeah.
Letting the characters name and make letting the chat make and name characters was a mistake. A glorious mistake.
Booty comes from a long line of boatsmiths, and the parents named them Booty because they came flying out booty first.
Nice. There you go.
Thank you for the sub, Lagrumple Way. Nice to see you.
Hey, thanks.
So he's born the way I was born.
And now your new nickname is Booty. You're welcome.
Hey, Booty.
All right.
So yeah, I guess that leaves Timmeh. Yes, Timmeh is a yellow tiefling I gave him red hair, so he's big and bright. Timmeh was given away as a child, so yes, he's an urchin, I know, and so he grew up to be a rogue. Totally cliche backstory, but when he was younger, he tried to steal something, and he ended up losing a couple fingers on one hand. So he's not the best at picking locks, so he makes up for it with killing people.
There we go.
So basically, people made the most un-Zan-like character they could think of.
They had to, because when he does it any other way, it just becomes a Zan-like character.
Yeah,
it's too nice.
All right, so okay, so these are all of our characters here. Sorry, I don't have the image of Browan, but I'm sure this will go more than one session, so we'll have Browan for next time. So, oops. Oh, here they all are. One last final flash there. And tonight we are running the Mad Biomancer's Tower. I keep wanting to say tavern just because everything is in a tavern. So speaking of, Timmeh, Booty, Shootah, and Browan all met in a tavern, I would say a couple of weeks ago, during a speed dating event. And they instantly just felt a connection to each other at this tavern speed dating get together, and decided all together that they were going to just be a polyamorous foursome. And so they are, I don't know if you have thought of a name of your group or if you're just traveling together, but they care very much about one another and have decided to just become an adventuring party that does odd jobs as needed while enjoying one another's company. And
there's a lot of odd jobs. The odd jobs.
The odd jobs.
Yeah, just call us the odd jobs.
The odd jobs.
I like it.
So that is how they came together. And as such, this is the the background to the story here. So the infamous thief.
Annie's killing me. With her face.
Trying to get it back.
The infamous thief and gadgeteer Larcene Upin and his oft-pursued friend Harried Houdinky have set their sights on a most guarded treasure, the chromanova. However, with Houdinky misplaced whilst casing the joint and Larcene's last subcontractors missing in action, he is now moving to you all. So you met Larcene Upin, who is a rockin', or rakin. I don't really know how to say. I guess if it's raccoon, I guess it would be rockin. So the rockin are raccoon humanoids.
Raccoons who rock.
They do rock, and they are located throughout the town, the city that you are in, which does not have a name. It is an unnamed city, apparently. And the gadgeteer Upin, or Larcene, approached you all just outside of the tavern as you were like laughing jovially, leaving a tavern one evening after a night of drinking, and asked for your help. And since you were in need of some kind of first adventure together, trying to pay off maybe your bar debt,
our marriage certificate payment.
We put down the down payment for the cleric that will marry us.
Yeah, there you go.
We had to get someone special because they didn't want to marry 4 handsome people.
4 freaks.
So you were looking for some coin, and Larcene, this little rockin', told you that they were trying to get some information about their missing friend, Harried Houdinky. And again, they had sent their pal up into the Wizard's Tower, which is called Aramachi Tower. And they did not return. They have not returned in a reasonable amount of time. So you all, being from this city, know that the Aramachi Tower is just like, it's an old abandoned tower over on the edge of town, and it's enchanted with anti-fly, anti-climb, and anti-teleport magic. So you know that people cannot fly within a mile of it. If you do try, you kind of almost like hit a wall, and an invisible wall type thing, and then you just end up plummeting to the ground. If you try to teleport in there, the same thing happens. You like teleport up to a certain point, and then you just hit this invisible something, and you end up, people have gotten smacked down to the ground, kind of like if a bird doesn't see a glass window, you just kind of hit it and fall. So Larcene has said that basically Houdinky was going in so that they could get the chromanova, which is the most massive glitter bomb available. They had heard that it had been developed by Dr. Frank and Stein, who was driven from the tower quite some years ago, and they want to blow up the glitter bomb in time for the High Harvest Tide festival, which you'll be familiar with from the Bums of Greenest campaign. And so you've been tasked with doing this. Larcene explains to you outside there on the street as they're bringing you into their laboratory, that while they cannot get you up to the top of the tower without you guys just going up through it, when you do get up there, if you're able to get everything and you find yourself all the way up at the top, they have these squirrel suits for you. And so each of you is given a squirrel suit, and basically you'll be like a flying squirrel. You'll be able to just kind of coast off the top of the tower after you get up there. So,
does it have a tail? Does it
Mario question mark?
It does. It does have a tail. And in fact,
this infuriates me. I hate squirrels.
In fact, you can have it colored. Like Larcene is willing to dye it, like whatever color you would like, before you head up there. But they would like for you to head towards the tower. You have 10 hours to complete this. They want you to go in the morning. So if you head in the next morning, you have got 10 hours to complete. So what colors do you want your squirrel suits to be?
Browan wants his to be white.
Okay.
Have fun keeping that up.
Browan likes white.
Blood red. Like, don't even tan it. Just keep the blood on it. That's how much I hate squirrels. Just keep them. Just give me the squirrel. The whole raw squirrel for him to, like, get into.
I forgot to mention that Browan also is he's very ashamed of his voice and how high it is.
Oh, come on, Rowan. Shouldn't be afraid of, ashamed of your voice. It's a fine voice.
How come I don't get as many tips as everybody else does then?
Well,
all the tall guys get all the tips.
Hey, everyone's looking over you. That's your problem. That's all. Don't worry about it. By the way, a little raccoon cat thing. I'll take mine in bright yellow.
Larcene.
Right. Yeah, Larcy. We'll do a bright yellow for mine.
Bright yellow, like the sun.
Well, it's gotta match my dress and my top.
I like it.
Larcene looks at you, Shootah, and is like, I do want to clarify that this is not a real squirrel that has been killed and stretched. It's just a suit I made.
Oh, can I have glitter on mine then?
Of course.
So you didn't just take...
Are we allowed to ask for adjustments? Is that okay?
You have to leave in the morning. You gotta go up there.
Sorry, sometimes I just talk before I think. I'm sorry.
I still want squirrel blood on mine.
I'll paint it red for you.
Thank you.
Why are you so angry?
I'm not. I just don't like squirrels.
You should be happier. I have a song about that. Do you want to hear it?
Is it about dead squirrels?
No, it's about being happy.
Do you have a song about dead squirrels?
No, just about being happy.
Let's
hear it?
Nope. Make me a song about dead squirrels.
Because I'm happy.
With dead squirrel.
Clap along.
We'll be a duet.
I heard that song once in the elevator.
In an elevator?
What in the bloody hell is an elevator?
I don't know, I heard it in a dream. Some guy from the future told me there's gonna be an elevator. He said he rides in some kind of weird Lamborghini.
Is that a type of carriage?
Yes.
No.
It's a big carriage.
It sounds fun.
It sounded very exciting. Lots of lightning, fire.
Larcene looks over at you, Timmeh, and
fire.
is like, and for you. And you can see, even though you're not necessarily overly familiar with like Rockin features, they are very expressive, and you can tell that Larcene is kind of wondering if maybe they've made a mistake.
Oh, they have absolutely made a mistake.
I like that you sound like Wrecker from the
Yeah, I can't tell what you sound like, but it's something.
It's exactly what you sound like.
Bugging me out.
Oh, I'm Wrecker.
Oh, is that what it is?
No, not particularly. I just decided to do a little kind of, I don't know, Polynesian
That's not
accent.
Polynesian.
I don't
Not
know.
fucking Polynesian whatsoever.
It's gonna settle. Eventually, we'll settle into something. I don't know what yet.
All right, Timmeh,
That's
what color
definitely
is your squirrel suit?
Yes, thank you, my friend. I will take a purple one.
And now it's rounded out with Count Chocula.
Wait,
Yeah.
who's Count Chocula?
He's Russian.
Going for an indiscriminate Eastern European Russian accent based off Gary Oldman from Black Ops. Thank you.
So, Larcene,
I like it.
feeling a little bit like, yeah, maybe this wasn't the best idea, is able to get all of your colored squirrel suits ready for you. So in the morning when you come back, they give it to you, and they're like, just don't put it on before you get up to the top. Find my friend Harried Houdinky. And
yes, we will find the dinky.
Thank you. If anyone asks, it wasn't me who sent you. And they let you know.
We've never seen you before, my striped friend.
Right,
Perfect.
I have no idea who you are.
I know who you are, but I'll pretend I don't.
I'm just glad you're not a squirrel.
You're welcome.
So you all head towards the tower. And it's a quiet morning. So, and nobody really goes to this tower because it's abandoned, and there are obviously like rumors, and there's no real reason to be going there anyway. So you approach, and heading right into, like, there's a door. You could just head right in. You just walk right into this front door.
Before we do this, I just want to say one last time how much I don't want to do this.
I thought you were gonna say you want to tell us one more time how much you love us.
Well, I do. I love all of you. Especially you, little one. But I don't like stealing. It's just not my bag. Makes me really angry.
Well, do you see what happened to me when I tried to steal this harp?
Right, exactly.
Harpicus?
Say there's negative
It got
consequences
magically
to
stuck to
stealing.
my hand.
Yeah, I mean, I tried prying
Aren't
that
you a
for like a
wizard?
good
Can't you
hour.
undo this?
Didn't work.
Can't you undo this? Aren't you a wizard or something?
I will have to look through my book, but I mean, it has been a couple of weeks, and nothing's worked so far.
Timmeh holds up his hand. Timmeh holds up his hand and says, "There are consequences worse for stealing. Let me tell you something."
Right. See, another prime example.
You're just gonna scare him now. He's not gonna want to go in.
I mean, I'll
But
go
we
in.
have
We
to.
already said we would, but I'm just saying I don't like it.
Well, why would you bring it up if you don't want to talk about it?
I am talking.
I thought we were gonna have open communication in
Are
this
we not?
relationship.
I thought we
I
are.
thought we were being open.
The chat wants drama, so it was specifically stated.
I was gonna say, Shooter's just watching this all go down. Like, I have no idea, as me, how to react to this. I'm just watching. I'm like,
All right,
what the
that's
fuck?
enough. Let's get this over with. Kisses and let's go in.
Kisses all around. Kisses all around. Shooter's gonna kiss everybody on the forehead as he goes for good luck.
Yes, Timmeh does not kiss on the mouth before job is complete.
That's a good philosophy.
I know a song about you too. You want to hear it? You're as cold as ice.
What you talking about him, right? Because I'm like made
Yeah.
of fire. All right, good. Just double checking. I
just
don't like ice.
He won't even kiss us on the lips till the job's done.
No, he likes to keep
Come
it
on.
professional.
Have to keep mind in the play. Cannot be distracted once we are on mission.
I like to be distracted. It beats being undistracted.
All right. Let's go. Let's do this.
We've only got 10 hours.
Okay. Guess we shouldn't get too distracted.
So you guys head up these stairs. They're like a very slight kind of like spiral that comes around and then go up to the front door. And as you push it open, again, this tower is like, it hasn't been kept up very well, but it's also not crumbling to the ground. It's clearly a there's got to be some magic keeping it up. Made of stone, just a standard, nothing to see here really, tower. So as you set foot on the stone floor, randomly placed stones in the room's wall begin glowing with is that a word? Autumnal shades of red and orange.
Oh,
so
like autumn.
Yeah, like autumn. Autumnal?
Yeah.
Autumnal?
I don't know how to say it though.
It's not like
Autumnal?
it doesn't flow.
No, it doesn't.
So anyway, shades of red and orange that you would see as if in autumn. the season. A faint, burnt, sulfurous smell reminds you of old eggs and charcoal. And you spot a doorway on the far side, door ajar. Oh, like right over here. And the stairs, and stairs beyond that lead upwards. And a sign to your right says, reads floor 5, which seems odd because you're on the first floor. Still and plain.
Did we skip some floors?
Still and plain, this squarish chamber has the feel of a corridor, often passed through but seldom lived in. Light from the windows on either side of the door behind you further illuminates the floor's large flagstones. Atop one such stone sits a pile of ash, a rounded white object protruding from the mound. A bone, perhaps? The flagstones, each of which measures about 5 feet on a side, are carved with large arrows. There seems to be neither rhyme nor reason to the layout of the arrows. No reason, that is, until some graffiti between the door and the window catches your attention. Rows of arrows point up, down, left, or right, and a small, familiar-looking symbol is carefully inked to one side. So I'm just going to show you what you see.
We see a QR code.
Yeah, so you see this is the rockin' graffiti. So I'm gonna play what it says for everybody to hear, but I also need to share with you what it looks like. What the symbol looks like. So this is what you see, and then the graffiti is next to it, and Larcene had been able to, when you went to go pick up your squirrel suits, give you the information that you need in order to understand the rockin' graffiti. So you look at it, and I'm going to play what it says.
Alright, birds, let's one simple. Step on the tiles that match the instructions I've given you. Top to bottom, left to right. Don't cut any corners, and stick the straight and narrow. Keep sticking to the straight and narrow. I'll make myself laugh.
I don't understand that, but he sounded like he was related to me.
So, do you want to hear it again?
If we X this out, is it saved like in a one of the things on the right there, like the directory and all that?
So if you double click, you should be able to condense it, or if you do with your arrows, you should be able to like make it smaller so it's on your screen.
Gotcha, thank you.
If you lose it, just let me know, and I will bring it back up. But here is so chat can see the stream can see the answer to this puzzle, but cover it. So you know, based off of what you've seen here, that this is a puzzle. The arrows on the floor, it appears you have to walk across them in a certain order. So this room, as you look around, you can see it's brightly lit, and it's very quiet in here. And every time you move, you can hear the sound of like all the clinking and everything on your your items that you're carrying and your armor. It just kind of echoes off of the walls. And you can see that on the west and the east side that there are 2 doorways as well. So Larcene had handed you a thing that he called the Thing, THING, and explained that if you hold it up to the graffiti, it will help you to read it. So that was something I forgot, but that's why you can read it.
All right, so the QR code when we hold up this thing shows the thing that says match with all the arrows?
No, it plays the sound of him telling you how to do it.
Oh, okay. Can you play it again?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, bud, let's one simple. Step on the tiles that match the instructions I've given you. Top to bottom, left to right. Don't cut any corners, and stick to straight and narrow. Thieves sticking to the straight and narrow. I'll make myself laugh.
No, I still don't get it.
Well, I can't really see the symbols too well. Don't help me.
Can I pick her up since I'm tall and just literally like Simba him like in the air? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Can I just sit on your shoulders?
Do you need me to show you this again?
plop.
Yay. I'm gonna play with your hair now.
I'm gonna
Can I
guess
braid
what this.
it?
Absolutely.
We are
Sweet.
nice, and we will
Really good at
fulfill
braids.
every need.
Thank
I'm
you
just
for
gonna
the
have to
host,
I'm just gonna have to imagine what that feels like.
Alex.
Oh.
How's it look up there?
Much higher up. Yeah, they look further away. They look a little smaller. Still don't know how to solve it though.
Shootah's gonna step forward and step on, reach out gingerly with one boot and touch this tile here and see what happens.
Oh God.
Okay.
Well, I'm with you, so I'm on
So
your
you reach
shoulders.
your foot out gingerly and place your foot down on the tile, and nothing happens.
What just
did you
what just
find the right
appeared?
one?
What just appeared next to us?
That is
Oh, that's me.
that's
Oh. Oh, okay.
I'm on your shoulders.
I don't have hold on.
I'm on
Let me
top of
do
you.
control hovered by everyone, and we'll do hovered by anyone. Let's see. Let's choose a token here so that you guys aren't freaked out by this mystery person.
Well,
I do have an intelligence of 18, so I did know who it was.
I just have one question. What is weather like outside today?
Today is a very nice day. Clear.
So
Perfect.
not
for-
cold.
It's like a little bit, it's fall time, so it's like there's a little crisp in the air, but it's not like unbearably cold today.
it's not cold to me. I'm a Goliath.
It's not cold to me. I'm made of fire.
Yes,
can you
I am
describe-
from cold climate.
Sorry, can you describe Browan again one more time? I've got a million tokens to choose from. I just want to get one that's like close enough.
But
Well,
I think
he
I
has
have
red hair. He's really
solved
short.
riddle.
Okay.
And looks like a human, and he has glasses.
Alright, I don't see any red-haired ones, but let's see here.
Damn.
We'll just
Brown.
we'll go with here. We'll use the one that I created for David for now. By the time you get back, by the time you play next week, we'll have another one. All right, so there you go.
Okay. Aw.
All right, sorry, Timmeh, what were you saying?
I think I have idea on how to solve a riddle. We
Okay.
step on the number of tiles to correspond with which direction. It will give us a path across the floor, starting in this tile here.
That's why I
I
touched it.
Right.
see that.
That's
what
what
I
I'm
think
thinking.
too.
That one, then that one.
And you have
then
to go
that
all
one,
the way
then that
across.
one.
It leads all the way across the whole board. Remember? You say don't cut any corners.
Yes, exactly. We stand on only squares that match up for numbers on this piece of paper. It is not code, so we ignore bottom line.
Yes.
I love that he's slowly turning. I'm not judging because I'm not doing a voice because I can't do any voices. But I love the fact that he started Russian and now he's going slightly Bernie Sanders. And I'm just like, I want to vote for him already.
Russian Bernie Sanders.
I ask you once again to step on the number of tiles that correspond to the tiles on the paper.
I think everyone.
I don't know
So
if
we're
you
gonna go that
remember
way.
when we were children, the animated program Rugrats. The old grandfather. Not the one who always fell asleep when he was supposed to watch them, but the other grandfather.
I don't remember
I
that
love
one.
regrets.
So,
All right, so
Yes.
you guys.
I see the path, I think.
so direct
So we
me, little one.
count up.
I think he's still on your
Sorry.
shoulders.
Yeah.
Yep, I know. That's why I said direct me. Like
So, don't you gotta just
hold my hair. like tug which
Tug
direction?
my beautiful locks of hair. Hold them and
Alright.
point me in this direction.
and then step on that one. And then
Oh Jesus! Hold on.
that one.
I thought you and me.
Yeah. See, there we go.
Yes, and now
And now,
continue next two
Yeah.
over.
Yep.
To your left, the two pointing
going.
down.
Oh,
go
see,
up,
I totally
up.
misread that and would have went down back to the beginning.
yeah, see, we go up, up,
Now
up,
up,
Oh, we
up,
go
and then
and then
over to your right.
3.
over, and then up, and then up,
That's 5, right?
and then over, and then over.
That
Wait.
voice is just too goddamn
All right.
adorable.
Right? And then over and up, up. Made it!
Wait,
Yay!
What just happened there? Did he just jump? Can we do that?
No,
I-
no
I
cutting
did it.
corners.
I did all of it. Oh, maybe I just didn't hit all the keys, but I did all the jumps.
We did it together.
Yay!
Boy, well, that
You
made
did it
fun more
together. What a
sense than-
beautiful, what a
As
beautiful.
a- As a family.
I feel much closer to you guys now.
Yes, we can
Literally.
do anything long as we work together.
Oh.
Literally on my shoulders.
I know a song about that. We're
I know
all
the
in
children's
this
drama, but
together. Yay!
we are committed
Sing along
together.
with me.
We will make it work.
I know another song. I love you. You love me. We're a happy family. Do you guys like this song?
Yeah, keep it going.
I like it.
Yes, I have had worse. I have had worse song before. Yes.
We're gonna have to become a band, the Odd Jobs band.
Yay!
So
And then
you,
Browan tries to clap, but every time he tries to clap, it just starts like banging on the
Don't-
harpicus.
Rowan
So
and
it
the
just
odd
starts
Ah,
making all kinds
see,
of
he's
weird
hit-
noises.
He's just hitting me in the head with a harp. Like, ah,
Well, it's a
Ah.
harpicus, so I'm also doing math while I do it.
so You guys travel across, paying attention to the instructions, and perfectly, no problems, cross this the simplest puzzle.
Oh, Christ, that's the simplest puzzle.
That's the simplest
and I
one?
couldn't even solve it.
And
Yes,
you
we're
find
in trouble.
yourselves. Hey, you solved it. You find yourselves standing at the other end of the room, and the door, let's see here, is open and available for you.
Let's go. Ready to go through, little one?
I'm ready. I know a song about that too. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Before we leave the room, Timmeh would like to look around, see if anything sticks out, if there's any more writing or symbols anywhere.
Yeah, Timmeh, you look. I'm not good at looking.
So make a perception check.
It is 19.
So you're looking around the room, looking back into the room, or...
Yes.
Sorry. Okay. Sorry, it cut out. So yeah, looking back out into the room, you can see that there are these two doors on either end of the room here, but they are closed, and the path that you went along the arrows did not lead you to either door. Looking Timmeh at the instructions and then kind of like paying attention to how the layout of the floor is, you can tell that if you had followed some of the instructions there, it would lead you over to this door if you'd followed that last line. But other than that, there's no... Actually, with a 19, I'll say you notice that all the way at the other end of the room, you can see faint scratches, like the graffiti on the other side of where you were standing, but it's too far away for you to see what it says at this point. But on the other end, like, so over here is where you saw, in the bottom right-hand corner is where you saw the original graffiti where you heard his voice, and then on the other side there's another one, but too far away for you to see it right now.
Did anybody notice how Roy froze?
Oh my god.
Looked like
that was
a
hideous.
ghost.
Jesus
You looked like you'd seen a ghost.
You look like you were singing. You're the new bard. Is there any anything loose on the floor, like loose stones or something I can pick up on this side?
How about making
You can pick me up.
Make an investigation check.
I don't think you'll like what I plan on doing with it.
Oh,
Seth.
okay. Put me down then.
I've already got you on my shoulders.
No.
Or did you get
you.
off? Did you already get off?
This guy. No, I'm still on.
Yeah, so you are able to, after you get past the 5 foot by 5 foot stones with the arrows scratched on them, or like glowing on them, you are able to see that some of the tiles are a little bit broken up, and you're able to pick up like a chunk of tile that has broken on the floor.
All right, and then I would just throw it at one of those arrows that we didn't step on.
Okay.
And see if it Indiana Joneses at all.
All right. So you take one of the stones and you chuck it down at the... Oops. God damn it. You chuck it down at the floor. And when you do so, you see that there is like a little glow, like it hits one of the tiles and it lands, and then there's almost like a little, it's a very, very faint, it's like this, almost like a a little puff of smoke that comes up and is kind of like swirling around itself as it just raises up in that area and then just kind of like dissipates away.
As a wizard, would I have any idea what that might be?
Make an Arcana check.
All right, proficient at that shit. And I rolled a fucking 4, but it's a 11.
Let's see, your rolls are private, by the way.
Oh, got to
Mr.
change him
Mr.
back.
Mr. McBoatface.
Mr. or Mrs. I don't think you guys actually know what they are.
So
we know what you've got though.
That's true.
You've already found out.
You've seen my downstairs
Chat
mix
might
up.
not know.
Say you're old Greg. You know me.
Oh, that's the voice I should have done.
So you know.
You know me. Hello. I'm old Greg. Sorry.
You know with your skills in Arcana that while you can't tell exactly what spell it is, you have a feeling that what you just saw was the type of spell that would probably like affect your mind. But with an 11, like you know that it would do something adverse to you, but you don't know exactly what it is.
Well, just like I thought. It does something bad.
Yes, that is usually what trap does.
Good
You're
job.
so smart.
All right, so you're standing at the other end. What's your game plan?
We're just me and Browan are just walking right in because I'm a big dumb Goliath, and he's on.
As he
he's on
does
my
that,
shoulders.
as right as Timmeh goes, we should be stealthy. Oh no.
Oh no.
All right. So, you are heading up these stairs. Let's see here. So as you ascend the stairs, we've got Browan on Shootah's shoulders, followed by Timmeh, and then Booty pulling up the rear.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, Timmeh is very squishy.
All the time. This is great.
So, as you are heading up the stairs, you said your passive perception, Timmeh, is 17, right?
Correct.
Okay. So,
Shootah's is a 14. I only bring that up because it's actually way higher than any other character I've ever made. I don't know if that helps.
So as you are heading up the stairs, what I will say is that Timmeh, you start to notice as you go up that you can see these like semi-circular scratches just ahead on the wall as you're walking up the stairs. And so you've got Shootah up in front holding on to Browan and walking up the stairs, and you can see again as they're walking, you see these circular scratches that are up on the sides of the walls here. Make an investigation check with, I'm gonna say with disadvantage because you're not at the front.
12.
A 12. So as Shootah is starting to walk up, you're like looking at these scratches ahead and you're like, shit, there's a trap. There's a trap right here.
Look out, there is trap up ahead.
Where? And then he's gonna
Stop.
he's gonna duck.
What?
But not realizing that with on the shoulders when he ducks, he's like still the same height.
So did you stop moving, or are you going up the stairs and ducking?
He stopped moving right. Like when he said stop, he's gonna.
Okay. So you stop and kind of like shifting out of the way to let Timmeh come and look. You're just at the edge at the top 3 stairs, and Timmeh, you notice that the stairs, as you're investigating, they appear to be pressure plates, and they look like they might rotate. And you know this from your experience as, you know, a rogue and someone who has practiced everything except for picking locks. But you notice that the stairs look a little bit off, and those circular scratches on the walls appear to be indicating that these 3 stairs, and you notice it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and they correspond with the last 3 stairs. So there's definitely some kind of trap here. And let's see. Why don't you make a sleight of hand check for me? Or sorry. Are you going to try to disarm it? That's I guess the better question.
Yes, Timmeh would like to attempt to disarm the trap.
Okay. So, sleight of hand check.
Shootah's gonna step back a couple steps, so he's not right there anymore.
Okay.
That is 12.
Okay. So as you go to, you've got some items in your little satchel and in your belt there as a rogue. You like pull something, little stick, kind of like a wedge out of your pack, and you're like, this is perfect. Like, you carry wedges around all the time for just this occasion. And you start to very carefully slide the wedge into the step. And when you do that, you like slide it in to like hold it into place, and you like let go, and you feel pretty confident about the job that you've done. But then
yes,
something in the step clicks, and there's this subconscious train of thought that delivers the words, "Oh, damn." Before your lips can part, your footing disappears, and everyone starts sliding down the stairs. The stairs rotate into a smooth surface. All of the stairs go, and you start sliding down, and they're slick as if they're like coated in grease. You have no idea, because everything has changed, what is awaiting you down the spiral. So I need everybody to...
This is why I don't like Staley.
I need everybody to make a DC 12 strength athletics check. You need to beat a 12.
Oh yes. Timmeh got the 15.
Oh no.
Oh no.
How does that happen with a Goliath with a strength of 18?
Well, you are carrying, you're trying to balance, because like you don't want to drop Browan down on the ground there. So you all start sliding down.
Shootah, that was strength ability and not athletics. Are you proficient in athletics?
I am. I
can
add a strength. Hold on, please. I did a strength roll, not an athletics.
Okay.
Thank you. Oof. Okay, it's still 12.
Okay. Actually...
God, my heart just dropped for a minute. I was like, really?
So,
really?
Yeah, so a 12 is what you needed, and 3 of you rolled... No, 2 of you rolled 12s, and 2 of you rolled 15s, so you are good. As you slide down at the bottom, the tower has changed, so you slide down all the way to the bottom, and you're able to all kind of like roll out of each other's way and not pile on top of each other as you go. And there's this large pool of gunk just at the bottom of the stairs that wasn't there before.
Oh, my dress.
And nope, you don't fall into it. You
Oh,
are able to
good.
roll out of the way of your beautiful yellow dress is still beautiful and perfect. You are able to all kind of roll out of the way with those athletics checks, and when you do, you're kind of on either side, but you're able to easily get back over to the stairs, and you see that the stairs go like chunk, and they even out again, allowing you to go back up the stairs that you came.
So we didn't slide back into the room with the arrows. It's a different room.
No, it's like there's not an actual room. It's as if the door that you walked into in this little alcove is not there anymore, and instead there's just like a pile of gunk, and it doesn't look the same as when you entered.
Is it dark in here, or can we still see?
It's dark, but I would say so. The tiefling definitely has dark vision. The dwarf would have it as well, or dwarf. I don't know about Goliath's or fire genasi, but
get it right.
I have dark vision. I see everything in red though.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I don't have dark vision. I just yeah.
Then I'm gonna produce flame.
Okay.
In my hand. It's a
so
cantrip.
It lights up in this little alcove, and you all can see now that the stairs are back to being normal, and you can see, like, as you look at the little gunk, you can see like bloop, and there's like bubbles that keep popping as if it's like an active kind of.
What's it smell like?
As you get a little bit closer and you sniff it, it has a smell that's really hard to pin down.
But it smells bad. It doesn't smell good.
It smells bad. It smells a little bit like it's like a sweet, almost like ozone type smell.
Can I use an Arcana check to see if I know what it is?
I would say, just looking at what this is.
The way Shootah's gonna look over at Timmeh and be like, "What an incredible smell you've discovered!" pulling a line from a long time ago, far, far away.
So, I would say, you could do an Arcana or a Nature check. Anybody who's proficient in those?
I'm proficient in Arcana. I'm a bookworm, not a nature worm. 25.
Yes, Timmeh knows nothing of either.
What was that, bro?
I just want to roll.
Well, what
was
do
that,
we get to roll?
Hey, bro, what was that? Nature or Arcana, if you're proficient in it.
Oh.
So, so Browan, you have no idea what it is, but
damn.
But Booty,
I don't know what it is.
While you don't know exactly what it is, you don't know a name for it. Looking at it, it has a similar consistency and smell and everything to a something that you've read about, where if you were to touch it, you have a feeling that something random might happen to you. It's hard to tell. It's all kind of like it's like it mutates your physiology in some way, and could be permanent if you were to touch it. So you feel very very glad that none of you failed your athletics checks, because you don't know what would have happened, but whatever did happen could be a permanent change.
No, don't touch it.
Yeah.
It's,
I'm so glad that
bad magic.
It's bad
Do you
juju.
think if I put the harpicus on it, it might get like rid of it? Is it like acid?
No, it's not acid, but could turn it into an elephant. You don't want your head stuck on that.
That's true.
I mean,
that would be
you
kind
can
of
try.
weird.
I suppose it doesn't hurt until it hurts.
I always believe it is better to be with the devil you know, if you understand.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I'll
you're a
just leave
devil
the
all the time,
harpicus.
so
Exactly, I know myself.
Are we in a big room or a small room?
It's just a little alcove. Really, the only
We're in
place
an
you have
alcove.
left to go is back up the stairs.
If I hold the fire close to it, does it have any reaction?
No. So if you kind of hold the fire down, is it in your hand? Is it just like your hand's on fire? You're Genasi, so.
Yeah, I just produce it appears in my hand.
Okay.
But I can also throw it if I want to.
So you reach it down towards the gunk and like hover above. There's no reaction from it. It does not appear to be like organic or alive.
Okay. Just conducting an experiment.
All right, we go back up. I try and stop trap from springing this time.
Yeah, that
maybe
would be nice.
Somebody give me a little bit of help as I do it.
Yeah, I can see.
What do you want me to do? Like pet your bum? Like I can do that.
I need someone with steady hand. You know that sometimes with the missing fingers. Yes, maybe somebody else, but between the two of us, we have, 3 full hands between the two of us.
All right, fine. I suppose I could do that.
Can't I give you some, inspiration?
That would be amazing.
Yeah, I'll give you some.
I'll just touch butts. That's my
I just
inspiration.
used my ability.
Pinching butts.
We're just trying to figure out what to do, and you're sitting there pinching butts.
just pinching everyone's butts. Just goosing everyone.
Again, I told you, not till after job done. Must stay on track.
Oh, quiet you. Quiet, devil boy.
And
He'll pinch you. Pinch him again.
And Timmeh just gives him a quick little snap with his tail on the hand, like you bad boy. Bad boy.
Yeah. Should be like, just be like, hot little devil boy.
And then he uses thaumaturgy to make his jacket billow out a little bit as he starts walking up the stairs.
So you guys.
Booty walks past Shootah and just says, "You need to learn personal space, mate."
He's gonna pinch him on the butt as he goes by too.
This relationship
is toxic, yes.
So you guys head back up the stairs with the light from from Booty. What's the marching order again?
I guess
Timmeh.
All right.
Timmeh is in the front because he is looking out for traps.
Okay.
And then I guess I was right behind him.
Okay. All right, and then I assume Browan is still being carried by Shootah.
Yes.
All right. So you head up the stairs and looking out for any other markings. Interestingly, Timmeh, as you go, the markings are no longer on the wall as you head, up the spiral staircase back the way you came. And you can see now, instead of there being a single door, which you guys were approaching up at the top of the stairs, those circular scratches are no longer there. And you can see a double set of doors just in front of you. And as you step forward, looking around, so make an investigation check for, you said you were looking for traps, so.
Was I helping him, or was he getting inspiration?
Was going to use inspiration on stopping track from springing, but there is no more trap here. The stairs, they've changed. I don't know what's going on.
So where's the inspiration coming from?
From me.
From Browan. Sorry, I missed it. I didn't know if somebody gave inspiration in the chat. I was like, oh shit, did I miss that shit?
No,
I did. My doing friend gave me inspiration for next 10 minutes.
Okay. Are you going to use it or no?
bad notes.
Yes, I would really like to make sure there are no traps.
Okay.
So I believe that's another D8.
Ring, 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 ring,
22.
ring.
So yeah, as you're going along,
Yay.
you're like looking at the edge of the walls. You're feeling along to see if there are any of those markings, and you don't see anything. And even as you approach the door, you can see that the doors are like slightly ajar. And you can just barely peer through, but you don't see any kind of indication that the doors are trapped as you approach.
Okay. It looks as though clear coast. No, coast is clear. Yes.
What? You can't hear anything because of little Browan up there slamming on the harp instrument, literally right next to his head. So just what?
Is he still riding you?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
No, okay.
So
He said the coast is clear.
Oh. Okay.
So you head up the
Sorry, big guy.
You head up the stairs, and I'm just gonna. Oops. Sorry, I locked it instead of opening it for you. So as you look through here, so you're looking through this room's threshold, there's a luxurious space that opens up before you. Windows look out onto a myriad of exotic, silent landscapes. A beach of alabaster white sand beside a lapping turquoise sea, a forest of silver trunks holding aloft manes of golden leaves, raging blue-black waves that bludgeon austere granite cliffs, a bubbling river of mottled scarlet that you can swear is producing a slightly eggy scent, but all is silent.
All right.
The only
This is my kind
sound
of place.
The only sound is your breathing, the clink of your equipment, and the muffled echo from a dusty room beyond. A sign to your right, as you walk into the room, reads Floor 8. And as you walk in, I'm just going to pull you all into the room so that you can see a little bit better. As you walk in, you think like, Floor 8, that can't be right. So you take it all in. There's a door closed directly opposite you. A writing desk incarcerated between crowded bookcases sits to one side of the door. And a bed raised up on stilts above a copper bath stands on the other. And let's see, to your left, a small, well-equipped kitchen feels cold, as if it's been years since a fire warmed its hearth. Glass and metal paraphernalia clutter a desk to your right, limbs and body parts of various creatures hanging from the ceiling above it. And in the center, a semicircular chaise lounge embraces scuffed arcane chalk marks, in which stands a creature. Or rather, many creatures, bits of them, at least, all stitched together with neat, precise needlework. And as you step forward, the room lights up. The hearth is ablaze, the bath fills with a steaming rose scent, and with a clip-clop, a half-horse, half-man, clad in antique coat, approaches you, silver tray in hand. So he comes around.
He's a big motherfucker.
Silver tray in hand.
He's fearsome. Maybe he'll want to join us.
Yeah. He's too
Get
normal
that off the
looking.
back of my. Get that
Except
off the
for
back
the
of my
horse
neck,
slide.
Browan.
And as he approaches, it says, how may I serve you, sir? And it uncovers this tray that reveals 3 delectable morsels: a vegetable spring roll, a meatball, and a salmon oatcake. And I just realized I did not give you an item that you need, so hold on. There was a fucking handout. Here you go. Larcene, so as you're standing there looking around and trying to like pay attention to all the things that are going on, which of you has the highest intelligence? What's everybody's intelligence scores?
Mine's an 18.
18?
Probably him.
Yep.
13.
It's 15 for Timmeh.
All right.
Browan's is loading. Hold on. 10.
All right, Booty, you remember. So Booty, you remember you're like, oh shit, hold on. And you like reach into your back pocket. And you're like, the DM forgot to give us these very important research notes.
Because I've sewed pockets into my dress.
Oh,
Why not?
I just love the fact because you know how girls
Coolest
always
dresses have pockets.
girls always do that. They're like, "Do you like my dress?" And you're like, "Yeah,
It's
good."
got
And they're like,
pockets.
it's got pockets.
Yeah, it's so cool when it has pockets.
Lee did that literally yesterday, where she like did like the little turn and she pulled the pockets and she was like, "It has pockets."
Aw.
I was like, "Oh."
Because they never give her fucking clothes any goddamn pockets. Like, we don't need fucking pockets.
Needs to hold things?
So, can you guys see the Larcene's research notes?
Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
so before, when you
know
went
if
to
I
go
can
pick up
read
your
it.
squirrel suits, Larcene also would have handed you these research notes. And this is the information that the Rockin' was able to pull together to kind of help you out in terms of like what to expect out there. This is where it would have explained the thing. So, you know, the item that allows you to read the graffiti as well. So, so for the benefit of chat, Dr. Stein, so the information that Larcene was able to get on Dr. Stein, so Francis Stein was a renowned biomancer until the people of Aramachi chased him out of his tower. The Tanukin used their illusions to trick him into thinking a werewolf was attacking. He was terrified of lycanthropy and used to wear all sorts of silver jewelry, despite often proclaiming he loved all animals equally, and being a vegan, he never ceased on his quest to make the ultimate chimera. Enchantments. Aratawa Tower is enchanted with anti-fly, anti-climb, anti-teleport magic. Any spell that grants a fly speed, climb speed, or levitation is instantly dispelled when you enter a 1 mile radius of the wizard's tower, and any item that grants these effects has the effect suspended whilst in the tower's anti-magic field. The only way through is in the front door. And fortunately, Larcene was able to determine that gliding is not inhibited, so they gave you your squirrel suits in your different colors. And once you're at the top of the tower, you can simply jump off and fly back to him. He enlisted the help of a local druid named Tarabella, another Tanukin, to change the weather to mask your escape. So when you guys leave, they're going to change the weather so that it will help you leave, but also people won't see you. And in addition, he'd given you the thing, THING, explaining that Houdinky might have left clues where the device can translate. And that's what it is. It says for me to give you a tester, but we already figured that part out. So again, as the centaur is standing in front of you with the plate, with the lid in one hand and the platter open to you in the other, you can see a vegetable spring roll, a meatball, and a salmon oat cake that is on there. It says, "How may I serve you, sir?"
I hold Bowen back from taking anything. And can I tell if he's like an illusion or if he's real?
So he is real. He's standing there in front of you. Yeah.
Well,
he's
just
real.
because he's standing there doesn't mean he's real.
No, he's real. He's physically standing there in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Didn't the note say that something about being a vegan? Why has he got a meatball?
I wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't eat any of those.
Go. We should probably go with the veggie option.
I'll eat the spring roll.
I'm not particularly hungry, but... Oh, you think this is a test?
Yeah. Why would there be a meatball?
Maybe it's made from werewolf.
I don't know. Seems very suspicious.
All
But
right,
I'm
well,
also
don't take the
only have an
meatball.
intelligence of 10, so don't listen to me.
Right, we'll
Think
take
we
the
should-
veggie one.
Okay. Who's taking the veggie?
Guess I am.
All right, so you reach forward and pluck the spring roll off of the tray, and you see as it gets closer and you like grab it, you look over at the outfit that the centaur is wearing, and you can see a little name tag and it says Clip Clop on the side. And when you do take the spring roll, Clip Clop kind of looks at you and just says, "Very good, sir," and then puts the top of the tray back on, and turns around and just clip, clop, back over to the waiting spot, which is at the other end.
I told you. So nice, so handsome.
Meatball looked really good, though.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, we should get
Probably
food.
test.
We should get food after we leave here. Yes.
Yeah, can we get drinks too?
Absolutely.
I mean, we still really haven't had our honeymoon, guys.
Well, we haven't actually gotten married
Yes.
yet.
What do
We
you
have to-
mean?
we have-
This isn't real?
Well, I mean, we need to...
All
we
those
need to-
words you said to me were
Don't-
fake?
No,
Don't you
no,
love
we
us?
need to pay for the cleric.
I thought we were family.
I thought we
Well,
were a
it's booty.
family.
It's a
Sorry.
big
Sorry,
it's a
gamer. Share.
big teardrop just wells up and rolls down his one green eye.
Yes,
All
you
those
see,
things.
we are family, but some people in society do not think love is love, so we must pay them off in order to make our love legal. That is the way it
They're
works.
stupid.
So
My
as
Exactly.
intelligence is only 10. And
as
I
you're
know
having
that
this
that's
this
not
conversation, you all kind of glance over as Clip Clop kind of like trips a little bit. It's like, ooh, you hear like the clip, clip, clip as the hooves catch themselves, and you look over and you can't help but notice. This perfectly round centaur
I knew it was
ass.
gonna-
It is a
Jesus.
black horse's half. I don't know how to describe it. The
Ass.
horse
Like a
half.
stallion?
The
horse
hind
half.
quarter.
Like a black
Hind
stallion?
quarters. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Um,
Hindquarters.
Is has like the little black hairs.
Timmeh is going
And-
to use thaumaturgy to dim the lights around everything but the ass. So the ass is glowing.
And you see
Oh my
Clip
god.
Clop looks back and then just looks forward. There's no real reaction there, but like the light is just like, and the centaur is very large. So yes, it's like a stallion's, and you all feel very uncomfortable. Like honestly, as you're looking at it, you're like, I don't know. Like sometimes it's just a step too far, you know.
I did not need my attention brought to that.
Yeah.
Shootah's still gonna say, "Nice haunches, baby."
Clip
I
Clop,
like your
being the
f-
professional that he is, just turns back around facing you all and just stands without any reaction over in the corner, although the light for at least a few more seconds is still shining brightly behind him, emanating from his derriere.
Can I examine this magical ring of stitched together pieces in the middle of the room?
Sure. So as you all walk forward, actually, as you are stepping forward to take a look at this, scampering across the floor from the cooking station is a tiny 5-legged creature wearing a cape. And I will show you what that is.
What the fuck? Dude, what is going on?
Seeing the cape, Timmeh immediately bows.
This tiny 5-legged creature wearing a cape And as it pulls up in front of you, you realize that it's no creature. It is a hand. Balancing on thumb and pinky, it proffers up its 3 middle fingers. The 2 outer fingers wear rings of a silvery colored metal, whilst the central one is bright gold. All are embossed with vaguely familiar arcane symbols. So whoever is proficient in Arcana, go ahead, again. Make an Arcana roll. Is there anybody who is proficient in nature?
Oh, that was a bad roll. 10.
Yeah, you can roll for Arcana.
Yay. I like rolling.
Oh, you roll higher than me.
What was that? What was the total?
He got a 14, and I got a 10. 14.
So, Booty, you're a little bit caught off guard by this hand that just kind of comes up, and you can see a face clearly on the
gross.
And they're like, they look at you like,
it's gonna steal something.
You're fucking gross. And but even from atop Shootah's shoulders there, you see Browan. You are able to tell that, and of course you would, that the arcane symbols for silver, gold, and platinum are embossed on the rings. So you can see that this hand is wearing legit rings. Let's see. So again, standing there, it's not really saying anything. Like, it says that one thing to you, Booty, when you say it's fucking gross. It looks up and is like, you're fucking gross. But then it just kind of stands there and is looking at you all with like those rings. Just
Booty's really trying to like not just bring down his massive arm and squish his hand.
So the creature looks at you all and is like, well, which one are you going to take?
Oh, yeah. He looks back at the silver, right?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
Scared of werewolves and like
that would make sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take the silver hand thing.
I'm handsome. My name is Handsome. Thank you.
All right.
Yes, sure. You are.
I know.
And Timmeh is just looking at all 5 fingers, and he slowly is keeping his hand behind his back, as he is extremely jealous of such a fine specimen of 5 fingers.
So what are you doing?
In my hand that's not holding a flame, I just put my free hand out and go, the silver, please.
So they like lift up their middle finger to you so that you can take the ring off. And as you
just mumble, little bastard.
They give you like a look the whole time. They're like, yeah. And then once you take the ring off, they just kind of look at all of you again and then scamper back over to the cooking station and start cooking again. Start cooking some food.
I'm going to use control flames to make the flames that at the cooking station make the image of 2 middle fingers just flipping him off.
And the Handsome just kind of flips onto his back and then just does the same thing to the things and then goes back to cooking.
Wait, guys, I have a song about that. Do you want to hear it?
Of course.
It's called F You. Have you heard of it? Fuck you. You know that? That's a good song. I like that song.
So as you again are approaching, like, so you take a second to kind of just like collect yourself after that, and as you begin approaching the arcane symbol on the floor here, Booty, you get closer, and in the most eerie fashion possible, you see 3 small animals float over from besides the bath, carried by 2 hovering silken gloves. And I will show you what that looks like as well.
Dude, this story is freaky.
So just these gloves like come over, and there's like a little top hat. And you can see a duck-billed platypus fish, a platypus-footed fish duck, sorry, and a fish-scaled duck-plat. And as the gloved hands come over with these creatures, these small animals just being held, there is also a little name tag that you don't know what it is exactly fastened to, but it says Invisible on it.
That's just cute. That's just cute. Fucking adorable.
So again, there is a duck-billed platypus fish, a platypus-footed fish duck, and a fish-scaled duck-plat.
Oh. He did in the notes always say he wanted to make the most perfect chimera.
Mm-hmm.
So he probably wants to mix the most animals. Would make sense that it would be the... What was the third one? The fish-scaled...
Duck-plat.
Duck-a-plat.
What were the other ones? The other 2?
A duck-billed platypus fish and a platypus-footed fish duck.
So they're all the same things, just different ways.
Well, duck-billed platypus fish. There's only 2 animals, right?
Nope. It's all 3.
All of them are all 3.
Oh, so it's an actual duck-billed... An actual duck's bill.
Yeah.
Because it's called a duck-billed platypus.
It's just
different
because
platypi have it like that. How about all of you make me a perception check?
Oh, I think... Aren't I at disadvantage?
No, you're fine. You were at disadvantage to look at something that was kind of far away. Oh, wait, no, because your glasses. Yes, you are at disadvantage. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot about those glasses.
Yeah. So I got
a 1.
Bad. Yeah, score. I don't see anything.
All right, so I've got, 11, 6, 11, and 1?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, so... You're kind of looking around trying to find some clues as to like what it is that you're supposed to do. I will say that looking over, so Booty, you keep looking over at Handsome, and you notice that there is a little bit of graffiti or like a tattoo actually on Handsome's palm. So looking at that, you using the thing here.
Frank Stein was terrified of wolf boys, wasn't he? Ain't no ring made of wolf's bane, so what's the next best thing?
So you hear that as you like point the thing at it, and you're like, oh yeah, I feel really confident. Like we did a good job with that one. Choosing the silver, well, that's exactly what we were supposed to do. So it gives you this thought of like, the answer's got to be in the notes. It's got to be in the research.
Right,
and again, these animals are just kind of hovering. Do you need me to pull it up again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Someone has it in their back pocket.
I'll have it in my skirt pocket.
Oh yeah, your skirt pocket. Can we see it again? I mean, I probably can't see it, but
I'm gonna have to douse the flame because I need my hand back.
So, yes. So these animals just are floating there with their duck-billed faces and fish feet and fish scales, platypus feet, just hovering there quietly. You can hear Handsome just muttering to themselves over there while they're cooking, and Clip Clop is just standing there silently watching you all, but not moving. He has not been beckoned, so he's just standing there.
I still say the third one. Fish scales.
Well, he did love animals all equally. I say we choose all of them.
Is that an option?
I mean, no one told us we had to pick one, did they? They just sort of all came out?
No.
So maybe...
Yes.
Mr. Cloud Guy, can you speak?
It just hovers there, and you see one of the creatures. You don't actually know which one. It could be the duck-billed platypus fish. It could be the platypus-footed fish duck. But it also might be the fish-scaled duck plat, and one of them goes...
Alright, well, you can't speak. Yeah.
I say, take them all.
Ask Invisible Cloud Man if we can.
Can I point the thing at the things?
you can. There's no graffiti on them though, so like you pointed at them and like nothing.
Can we find any? Can I see any from up on Shooter's head?
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
Damn it. Okay. 13.
That was the DC that you needed to beat. So you look over, and as you're trying to like have this conversation with this invisible, you look over and you can see over on the bath that in the direction that they had come from with the animals. You see another bit of graffiti on that bath.
Ooh. Oh guys, I can see from way up here in Shooter's head, there's another one of those weird righty thingies that you pointed that thing at. I think we need to do that.
Yeah, good eyes.
Oh, yes.
But
Very
my
excellent.
intelligence is only 10, so I don't know. You could be right.
There is nothing wrong with
I
that.
also have low self-esteem, so I often question myself when I make decisions. But it's okay.
You should not. You have great instincts. Yes.
Right. And IQ means nothing. All right, so I point the thing over there then.
Okay. So pointing the thing over in the direction of the bath, you are able to hear the following.
Yay.
Dr. Stein never picked favourites. He loved all his bath boys equally. Or so I hear. A real egalitarian when it came to his mindless slave-like constructs.
I think you were right.
Yes,
All right.
Take all animals.
Wait,
We'll take them all.
What did it say? I didn't even hear it. It was so fast.
Dr. Stein never picked favourites. He loved all his bath boys equally. Or so I hear. A real egalitarian when it came to his mindless slave-like constructs.
See,
Yes, he loved all animals equally. He did not pick favorites.
All right. Well, let's go get one then.
All right. Well, I only got so many hands, so couple of you, come help me out here.
Yes,
he'll step forward and just like
grabbing all the animals.
Grab all the animals at once. All the little weird.
I have a spring roll and a silver ring in one of my hands, so I can't take them all.
Sorry, I've got a half human, half halfling,
dwarf,
half dwarf, and then a handful of odd creatures in my hands now.
Ah, I love it.
So you guys grab the animals from the gloved floating hands. It like lifts up one of them and takes the hat.
This is a weird time to hop into the stream.
Yes, very weird time.
You see one of the gloves like lift up and then tips the hat, and then the gloved hands float over to the bath and begin adding like rose scented bath salts to the steaming bath there, and the little animals that are in your hands now that are like and like some of one of them is slimy a little bit.
Thank you for your assistance, William.
Do you guys want me to play you a song? I love you. You love me. You're now part of our family.
Dude, can these ducks? I was gonna say, can the ducks go? Wah, wah, wah,
one of them is kind of making more of like a.
It is
noise,
a fish.
Because it's kind of like
guys,
a fish.
can we keep them? Can we keep them?
I am keeping them. Like he just,
I know you don't want to
he just
steal
has
things,
these all in
but
his arms.
I feel like we didn't really steal it. They kind of just like gave them to us.
They're a gift.
Yes,
right?
everything was
So that's
given.
not. It would be rude to give them away.
He's just gonna start putting him.
Yes.
Shootah's just putting them in pockets, like in like so. He just, you know what I mean. So like they're sticking out like this. The little faces, the odd little bills are sticking out.
Oh my god, that needs to be on a t-shirt.
He's
The big huge Goliath with hair, with those little creatures. Oh,
he's just collecting pets.
with Browan on top. Oh my god, that'd be the funniest t-shirt.
I'm gonna. So can you
At least
describe them?
drawing.
What are they one more time? They're a fish.
So they are a duck-billed platypus fish, a platypus-footed fish duck, and a fish-scaled duck plat.
All right. I'm gonna keep the first one and the third one. I'm gonna take the second one and I'm gonna hand it up very gingerly to Bowen
Aw,
for you to
thank you.
hold. Now we all have a buddy.
Aw, thank you.
So as you now everything is kind of like in its right place. You can see that cooking is happening and the bath is getting ready, and looking around you realize like, so this must be what greeted Dr. Stein as when he would return home, and perhaps was a kind of security system to ensure that no strangers came into his home and, you know, maybe ate meatballs or chose gold and platinum rings. So how about everybody, as you're kind of all of the creatures that are in this quarters are leaving you alone at this point. They're doing their own thing. You can make an investigation check. Everybody can make an investigation check as you're kind of going around the room a little bit leisurely, taking a look. So we've got 14 from Timmeh, a 9 from Booty, 18 and 18 from Browan, and
that's because we were powered up from petting
animal friendship.
Exactly, we're petting our little duck plat family now.
We are powered by love.
It's just a room full of love and a horse's ass. And so as you were walking around, you notice that like there's another set of stairs. There's a doorway that leads to like another set of stairs on the other end of the tower. You can see next to that doorway, you see this a pepper pot. So that catches your attention. You are able to find Booty. What did you roll? You rolled an 8 or 9?
Yeah.
A 9.
9.
So you are able to find a spell scroll of Mortiferous Pulse. And I'll let you know what that is once I find out what it is. So Mortiferous Pulse. I'm gonna write that down.
That just sounds fun.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We've got Rowan. You are able to find. Nope, sorry. I'm gonna say, Shootah. You are able to find a blood candle.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Is it squirrel's blood?
You hope so. And
it isn't. It isn't. Damn.
And Browan, looking through some of the documents and the books that are in the bookshelves, you are able to find a spell book that contains the spells Pins and Needles, Chameleon Skin, Mortiferous Pulse, Influenza, and Tentacle Lash. And you're looking at it and you're like, oh, this only Booty can do anything with this, actually.
I could.
Oh wait, aren't you an Eldritch? Oh, you're an Eldritch fighter.
He takes. Yeah, he takes. Technical term, yes. I like that fighter.
Do you use spell books?
No. Oh no. He I use spells off of the wizard list book.
Oh, I think though the way that this works is that it's a spell book, so he can use it to write the spells over into his book.
Okay, cool.
So, I'm gonna give this book to you. I can't read it anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah, here you go.
So, Mortiferous Pulse. I'm gonna let you know what each of these spells does, just for fun, and that's where we'll end it for this.
Did Timmeh find anything?
Timmeh, you noticed the
pepper pot.
You noticed the pepper pot, and I'll tell you what that says in a moment. So for the spells, Chameleon Skin, you can imbue a creature you touch with a pigment so its skin and anything it wears or carries slowly shifts hues to match its surroundings. You can take the hide action even when you're slightly obscured as a bonus action for each turn, and it lasts for 10 minutes. There's also people have disadvantage on perception checks made to find them, and you can target additional creatures if you do higher spells. For Influenza, this one's pretty gross. With a mighty sneeze that can be heard up to 100 feet away, you blast forth a cone of phlegm, halitosis, and viral pathogens. All creatures in the area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 4d8 poison damage and be poisoned for the duration.
Damn.
On a success, they take half as much damage and are not poisoned. While it's poisoned this way, an affected creature must roll a d10 at the start of each of its turns. On a 3 or lower, it's racked by a coughing fit and becomes incapacitated until the start of its next turn. This is a third level spell, by the way. Any creature within 5 feet of a creature who becomes incapacitated in such a way must also succeed on a Constitution saving throw against the spellcaster's save DC.
Oh no, it's contagious.
Or also become poisoned for the spell's duration. Afflicted creatures can make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of their turns. 4th level or higher.
Real spell?
Dude,
this is all homebrew from the crap. It's Loot Tavern and Humperdinck's.
Dude, you gotta yell. You gotta before you cast that. You gotta go, coronavirus. And sneeze in someone's face.
It is getting real.
Coronavirus.
Mortiferous Pulse. So this is a 2nd level spell. You summon a bolt of negative energy to stimulate and transmit the necrotic pathogens, riddling a corpse you touch into those that stand before you, decaying their living internal viscera. All creatures in a line 50 feet long and 5 feet wide must make a dexterity saving throw, taking 3d8 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. If you do it at higher levels, then the damage increases by 1d8. Pants.
Damn.
Wait, nope. Is this one? Nope, that's not one you got. I'm not going to tell you that one. Pins and needles.
Wait, I want pants.
You momentarily shut down a small part of the nervous system of a creature you can see before overstimulating it and causing crippling pain. The creature must succeed on a constitution saving throw or take 1d8 psychic damage, and if they fail by a 5 or more, they have disadvantage on the next attack roll. As like their, you know, like their something went.
Give everyone a Charlie horse.
And then there's Tentacle Lash, which is your arm elongates into a long, wet, suckered tentacle. And as part of the spellcasting action, and as an action on each of your turns, you can perform a melee spell attack against a creature within 30 feet. On a hit, you deal 5d8 bludgeoning damage, and the target must make a strength saving throw if it's huge or smaller. On a failed save, you can choose to either knock them prone or disarm them and return whatever you've disarmed to your person.
That is probably the coolest spell. I make a tentacle arm, I smack them, and take the fucking sword away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tentacle also serves as a useful appendage that can be used like a grappling hook or a rope.
Oh, shoot.
So all of
I like
those
it.
spells.
That's a really cool spell.
Those are all just one-time use, right? Because they're like it's a scroll or something.
No, so this is a
No,
spell
it's a
book,
spell book.
which means that a wizard
Oh.
would be able to copy it over. So you can't do these right now, but like if you were to continue with these characters, blah blah blah, like these spells would be in your thing.
I got you.
So I'm also going to give the blood wax candle. Shootah, you found an enchanted candle. So take one enchanted candle, add to it a pure drop of a creature's blood and light. For the next 48 hours or until the candle is extinguished, a ghastly red trail hangs in the air, leading you directly to your target. Once the candle has burnt for 48 hours, it is depleted and cannot be used again. So you can technically like add a drop of blood of whoever you're looking for, and it will lead you to them for 2 days.
Shoot.
So
Okay.
it's just
Pretty
kind of cool
cool.
little things.
Nice.
Timmeh, so you head over, and as everybody's looking for stuff, and like there's all this excitement about finding a spell scroll and finding a spell book. Timmeh, you notice this pepper pot on the wall next to the exit, and you can see like Clop is sitting there, and he's like kind of looking over at you as you look over at the pepper pot. And as you look a little bit closer, you notice more graffiti, and directing Booty to point the thing at it so that you guys can hear.
Point the thing over there.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You hear...
I took the liberty of investigating the contents of this mysterious and arcane powder dispenser using the alchemical supplies in this very room. Stay away if you're afraid of
Don't hear
flavour.
anything.
This thing contains pepper. Why would you keep pepper by a door? Wizards, eh?
So, hold on. I'll give it to you in the handout so that you guys can...
Did you guys hear anything?
No.
Yeah, it's just really low.
Yeah, it's really
I
low.
think
I
you
can't
have
get
I
it.
could hear it.
Wow, I was gonna say I didn't hear anything.
Hold on. Let me see if I can get the global. No, the global's all... Hold on. I'm going to try it again.
I took the liberty of investigating the contents of this mysterious and arcane powder dispenser using the alchemical supplies in this very room. Stay away if you're afraid of flavour. This thing contains
If you're playing it, I still can't hear it.
Why would you
Nope.
keep pepper by a door?
I will
Wizards, eh?
open it for you and show it to you so you can scan it with your phone and hear it on your end.
Oh.
So as you listen to that, you're like, why would you keep pepper by a door? And that's where we'll end it after you guys get to to listen to it on your own. So just scan it with your camera, and it'll play the thing.
Do you have to be
Any
logged?
camera.
It took me to a Patreon. You have to be logged in?
Nope.
All right, because it's taking forever to load.
Yeah, if you guys could just tell me what it says.
He basically says that he took the liberty of looking at this and inspecting it, and it's full of pepper, and he doesn't know why a wizard would keep pepper by the door. And as you're all just kind of sitting there thinking about why would a wizard keep pepper by the door, that's where we will end it.
They're right.
All right.
So, one last call for our BD&D giveaway for the night. So if you have not entered, you have another second to do so. Your chances are pretty good. We've only got a couple people in there, so
go ahead. You won't tell.
Anybody can just type hashtag BEADND to enter into tonight's giveaway. You can go check the there you go. And Cheese Cat, we got Gamer Share, Mark Songs. It's hashtag BEADND. And if you go to their website, you can see what your options would be should you win. Hey, Tyne's Dungeon. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying all that much attention in chat today. So, any last minute? Oh, my leg went to sleep. I got that.
Pins and needles.
Pins and needles.
Pins and needles. Oh God. Okay. So last call. Oh my gosh. Last call for the BD&D. And so they have been sponsoring us for months now. They are fabulous. You should definitely follow them on Instagram, follow them on Twitter. They share some really amazing homebrew items. As a reminder to everybody, this is Mad Biomancer's Tower, as you can see above me, created by a bunch of different tabletop and D&D creators, including Loot Tavern and Humperdinck's Wares, who are on Patreon. So this is just a small part of a much larger adventure that they just made available for Foundry, and all the walls were created and everything is in there. So there's a lot that I think is expanded upon in a bigger module, but this is just a quick one shot. So we'll finish it up next week for sure. You could have fought everything in this room, by the way. If you had gotten any of those wrong, you would have triggered a fight with everybody in this room. Let's see. The spells did not come from BD&D. They came from, I think they came from Loot Tavern, but they could have come from Humperdinck's as well, this entire adventure. But BD&D is going to be launching their website again, and there's going to be a bunch of stuff from there. So, okay. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 entries into tonight's giveaway. I'm going to give it another 10 seconds, and then I'm going to close it, and then we're going to pick a winner.
Don't forget your enemy. Don't forget your animation.
Oh yeah, my animation.
Too. Don't forget your little thing.
And then we're also going to choose somebody to raid. So let's see. Oh, we've got Gehenna Gaming out there. There's also One Shot Questers. Compass Rose Productions. We haven't raided them before. Okay. So all right, I'm closing the giveaway, and I'm going to run my giveaway time before I forget. And everything has to load up again for some reason. So you're not, oh, there we are. Okay, so here we go, closing it, and we're going to pick a winner real quick. And the winner is Fires of Atheline. Congratulations. He may have gone to sleep because I think it might be 4 o'clock in the morning over there, but congratulations, Fires of Atheline. By the way, I am going to be doing a character creation over on Fires of Atheline's stream on Thursday instead of streaming here. So please go. I'm going to do a shout out for Fires of Atheline. Of Atheline. They are launching their their TTRPG again. Like there was a redo, and they're going to be bringing it back. And you should definitely go check us out Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern time, thereabouts. Follow them so that you don't miss it. And I'm going to go through and do a character creation and maybe even a quick one-shot. And yeah, that's where I'll be on Thursday instead of here. So thank you so much. Let's figure out who we're going to raid. We got Thembos and Dragons. How about we do Thembos and Dragons? We're going to go... Actually, I think I said it wrong. Thembos. It's Thembos, probably. Thembos and Dragons. So we are going to raid them. If you also haven't seen, Fabled 42 is doing a 24-hour Wounded Warrior Project stream. And there are giveaways. So you should go check them out as well. Fabled 42. I think they're like almost done. I'll do a quick shout out, Fabled 42, so that if you want to go jump over there and give them a follow. But yes, thank you for hanging out. We will see you on, what day is it? Saturday? We'll see you here on Tuesday with our Wicked Independent Prestige Incorporated. And on Monday, I will see you over at Jinkies at Wesselhausen's. So, thank you very much. We'll see ya. Good night. Bye.